LA Rider is brought to you by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers, serving Louisiana motorcyclists and their families for nearly 2 decades. Dudley DeBosier, official injury lawyers for the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign.
When you're on a motorcycle, you got to look out for all kinds of stuff. But after a crash, it's a danger you can't see that can really get you.
The insurance company is working behind the scenes to deny you compensation.
They're building a case against you, but at Dudley DeBosier, we're working for you.
Keep your head on a swivel. Let these guys look out for you. Motorcycle crash? Demand different. Demand Dudley DeBosier. 444-4444.
I'm T.W. Robinson. Welcome to LA Rider, Louisiana's #1 source for motorcycle lifestyles, travel, and adventure. So glad you're joining us. This week we take a ride to St. Joseph, Louisiana, and check out a really cool restaurant called The Walking Pig. Tammy and I do a little shopping at our favorite Harley-Davidson dealer. Just clothes, not bikes. And Tammy takes a look at a really cool truck that is so ugly, it's beautiful. Plus, we take a ride in the hills of West Feliciana Parish to a place called the Jungle Inn. All this and a whole lot more in this week's edition of LA Rider. So grab that throttle and let's hit the road. Welcome once again to LA Rider. I'm T.W. Robinson. Several months ago, I received an email suggesting that the next time we were in the Lake Bruin area, we should check out a place called The Walking Pig. Well, the name alone was enough to raise my interest, so a few weeks ago while visiting Tammy and Monroe, we decided to check it out. Another warm, sunny Saturday morning in northeast Louisiana. With local rider Wendell Chenault in the lead, Tammy and I headed out for an hour-and-a-half ride from Monroe to Lake Bruin. Our destination, the town of St. Joseph, or St. Joe as most people like to call it. The tiny Tensas Parish town has been experiencing a bit of a rebirth over the past few years, with the opening of several new shops and businesses, including restaurants. Despite a recent heat wave, with its triple-digit temperatures, the ride to St. Joe was a pleasant one. Wendell made sure of that, completely avoiding the interstate and taking us along tree-shaded back roads like Highways 15, 618, and 128. Nothing like a ride in the country to relax and unwind, and of course, work up an appetite. It was high noon when we pulled into St. Joseph, and it was definitely time for lunch at the Walking Pig.
Ready for the Walking Pig.
Let's eat.
Let's eat.
When we heard about the revitalization that was going on in St. Joe with people opening businesses and doing exciting things, we thought maybe we could move our business from Tennessee back home.
Jessica Mobley and her husband Stacy are both Tensas Parish natives, but for more than 20 years they operated a highly successful food truck and restaurant business in Nashville.
My husband learned to smoke meats and learned all about barbecue while we were in Tennessee, so we definitely wanted to bring that back home with us. But we kind of made our niche there in Tennessee on Louisiana food, so we keep that incorporated in the menu. We do fried catfish, we do some shrimp and seafood dishes, especially on the weekends. We make a great chicken salad. All of our desserts are homemade. I'm a pastry chef by That's how I got started in the food business. So I definitely wanted to keep that going. And we make all of our breads homemade, so all the sandwich breads are made in-house.
All this talk of food was making us hungry. Time to dig in, beginning with an appetizer of yummy-looking deviled eggs.
Oh, you're going to use a fork?
Okay, well, let's go.
I'm Tallulah.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm right there with you,
Yeah,
girl.
cheers. It's good. Good girl, bad girl. Good girl, bad girl. Don't eat the paper. It's got to look the same, doesn't it?
I'm that hungry. I could eat the paper
No.
today. That was a long ride.
What you think?
Great. She said the chicken salad was good.
And it lives up to the hype?
Absolutely.
All right. But now I've heard their brisket's good, and you have to be talented to cook good brisket. All right. Ready? Then get it all in there. Oh my gosh.
Tender?
That is tender and moist, and I'm not lying. To make brisket that juicy and that good, wow. They knock it out of the park.
Before heading out, we got a chance to chat with Antoinette Johnson, the young lady who sent us the email suggesting we make the trip. Thanks for the tip, Antoinette. The Walking Pig is everything you promised and definitely worth the ride.
The Walking Pig is a great place to enjoy a meal and hang out. Plus, it makes for a great day ride. Check it out. We'll be back with more in a moment.
LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation.
I didn't see him.
She just came out of nowhere.
Oh, God, what am I gonna do?
Watch for us.
See us.
Watch for us.
See us.
Watch for us. See us. Watch for us.
See us.
Watch for us.
Save us.
Nearly two-thirds of all motorcycle fatalities are caused by distracted and inattentive drivers. Please, watch for motorcycles. Improve your skills. Make U-turns with ease. Tighten your corners and ride with more confidence and greater control. Sign up now for Cajun Thunder's Motorcycle Skills Training Course taught by Police Instructor Mike Richard and Amanda Joe at Cajun Thunder's state-of-the-art facility in Ponchatoula. Take your riding skills to the next level with Cajun Thunder's Rider Advancement Training.
I didn't see him. Watch for us.
She just came out of nowhere.
See us. Oh, God, what am I gonna do? Save us.
Helmet hair. It's not a pretty thing for some of us, especially when you have to jump off the bike and in front of the camera. Now, it's never really been a problem for me since my hair is pretty wild all the time anyway. But before heading to Lake Bruin, Tammy wanted to see if a do-rag was in her future. And for that, we made a quick stop at Warhawk Harley Davidson.
I'm ready to do some shopping.
That's crazy. I've never heard you say that.
That has never come out of my mouth.
No. You know, I'm usually the shopper, but what are you looking for today? You said you wanted to come here and find what?
I have got to get something to wear on my head because you always have gorgeous hair. I have terrible hair. So I see all these women wearing wonderful do-rags and they look so cute. Do you know how to wear a do-rag?
I do not.
Oh, so you're not going to be any help at all,
No,
are
I'm
you?
not. I think that's what they're here for.
I bet we're going to have to find Kelly.
Yes.
Kelly, we need help.
There
there she comes.
How are you?
Good, good. Kelly, I've got to do something. I am not as lucky as TW, where the hair just looks gorgeous when it comes out of a helmet after being in 111-degree heat.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's hard to carry a hat, so I want to try the do-rag
Okay,
thing.
well, let's
Help me
try
out.
the do-rag. We can put this purple one on here. You
All
want
right.
the white?
Actually, I do love purple, but I'm
You
a
want white?
black, white, and gold girl.
Okay, let's try
All right,
this
so
one
let's
on
do
then.
that one. All right, so
let's
tell
take
me
that
how it
off.
works.
So all you have to
Don't
do,
look.
just
All right.
put this in the
This
back.
goes in the back?
It sure does.
All right.
And these are really convenient because they have it squeezes it already, like the elastic in it.
Okay.
So all you have to do, once you have it on, is just tie it in the back.
All right.
There you go.
So that's it?
That's it. And then you
Am
can
I-
adjust it and put it up a little bit further.
Am I cute?
Back a little
Yeah,
bit.
you gotta pull it up a little
it
bit.
never sits on my head right.
That looks good. Just pull
Okay.
it back because you're gonna have your helmet on over it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's the key.
Yeah.
So when you take the helmet off, you're just done.
Yeah, and then you can take that off.
Oh, okay. All right, good deal. All right, well, I think we've made a purchase. Huh?
Don't look at yourself in the mirror.
Let me find a mirror.
Right here.
Okay. I look like one of those 1930s swimmers. You know that you wear the... Yeah, I can't pull it off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. No, I'm going to pull it off because I can't pull it off. Right. I think I'm just going to have to stay a cowgirl.
Cowgirl for life.
A cowgirl for life. I was born a cowgirl. Now I ride the iron ponies. I'm still a cowgirl.
That's right.
But thank you,
You're
Kelly. I know
welcome.
y'all got a lot of wonderful things here.
Yes.
Talk a little bit more about what's going on in motor clothes here
We've
at
gotten
Warhawk.
a lot new summer wear. So we've gotten so much more women's wear now because we were kind of low on stock, but now we're getting all that good stuff coming in from spring and summer coming in finally. But
so some cool
options,
stuff that I
cool
call it the
options.
ventilated
Yes.
apparel. So
Yes.
keep you cool while you ride.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so the do-rags weren't really working for me and TW. They do work though for Leslie Franks. Boy, she looks like a rock star in hers. But I'm gonna go with the old standby and just find a cap that I like. That's always my answer to helmet hair. What do you think? I'm liking this one. I'll go pay for it here in just a second. We'll be back with more LA Rider in just a moment.
For the best in restorative and cosmetic dental care, choose Dr. Jason Hutto. Your smile is important and so is your overall oral health. And at the dental office of Jason Hutto, our aim is to provide the highest quality dental care. From implants and cosmetic procedures to fillings, root canals, and cleaning, choose Dr. Jason Hutto.
Hi, I'm Jason Hutto. Call for your appointment today.
But not on Fridays. That's the day we ride.
At Jandy Imports, we have everything for your ride. From high-quality leather jackets, vests, and chaps, to saddlebags, luggage, and riding boots. We have a large selection of helmets, too, and feature a full line of Amsoil and bike care products. At Jandy Imports, you'll find the area's largest selection of patches, all sewn on for you while you wait. You need it? We've got it. At Jandy Imports, the little store with the big inventory.
Come see us at Jandy Imports.
Just putting on leather and sitting on a bike doesn't make someone a biker. And it's easy to tell the posers from the pros.
Same goes for law firms. Just because someone's a lawyer doesn't mean they know motorcycle cases.
At Dudley DeBosier, we've been fighting for injured bikers all over Louisiana for years.
After a crash, get experience on your side. Call Dudley DeBosier. Motorcycle crash? Demand different. Demand Dudley DeBosier. 444-4444.
For more than 40 years, Robert Rad Leonard has provided South Louisiana motorcyclists with all their needs, from a showroom jam-packed with all the latest gear to a full-service shop featuring skilled technicians who handle everything from routine service to complete engine rebuilds. Rad Cycles also carries a huge selection of pre-owned models and has the area's largest inventory of used bike parts. For all your riding needs, do what South Louisiana motorcyclists have been doing since 1978. Go Rad. Rad Cycles. They're rider recommended. Looking for a trailer? Check out Mike Gerald's Trailer Depot. At Mike's 2 Baton Rouge locations, you'll find a huge inventory of high-quality motorcycle trailers, boat trailers, cargo trailers, utility trailers, and custom-built trailers. Plus, the largest inventory of trailer parts and accessories in the area. Can't find that perfect trailer? Let Mike build one for you. Mike Gerald's Trailer Depot. 2 locations in Baton Rouge to serve you. They're Rider recommended.
Want a high-quality used motorcycle delivered to your door with a money-back guarantee? At usedbikesdirect.com, you can choose from hundreds of high-quality American, Japanese, and European motorcycles. Just browse our website, pick your bike, get your financing, and arrange your trade-in, all from the comfort of your home. And we'll deliver it straight to your door for free, complete with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Buying a used motorcycle has never been easier or safer. Just go to usedbikesdirect.com and start shopping.
Welcome back to LA Rider. Here at Warhol Harley-Davidson in Monroe, it is a very special Saturday. Now, of course, on any given day, you can find loads of Harley-Davidsons for sale. On this day, the cars are not for sale, but they are on display. An incredible antique car show with all kinds of models, and they've had people come in from all over to participate. But one local guy has turned an old truck into something you've got to see.
This is a 1950, all original, found it in the woods. Been in there about 40 years. He poured some Marble Mystery oil in the motor, waited about a week, drained it, put a new gas can in the back end because it was under the seat, battery, and cranked it up, and then I started fixing it up.
Mike Roberts says this is his dream truck, that she's so ugly, she's beautiful. Does it hurt your feelings when somebody says, wow, that's ugly?
No, because ugly women need loving too. Not everybody was born as good looking as me.
Roberts isn't a mechanic. He's actually a home inspector by trade. But thanks to YouTube and a do-it-yourself attitude, he decided to fix up this rust bucket and make it his own.
Everything's original motor, Louisiana truck, Louisiana made. We have several things for you to see that is Louisiana.
And yes, it's street legal.
And the state police come out and find your serial numbers, and the only ones we could find here was on the motor, and that becomes your VIN number. So it's all legal. I got it insured. I can drive it down the road. It goes about top speed 58 miles an hour. 3-speed on the floor. It has 4-wheel drive, and it has a 3rd stick shift for the winch.
And the winch probably came in handy, since Robert says this was a work truck that he believes used to belong to the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Department.
And if you notice, the front tires are a little bit inside, the back tires are 4 inches out, so you don't make the same track and get stuck in our gumbo mud.
I don't think he'll be doing much off-roading these days, although it's probably capable. He's fancied up the back quite a bit. From the riverboat at the head to the cypress wood on the bed, and even an old chest.
The trunk you'll see, it's an old wooden trunk, and I've waterproofed it, and that's now my water cooler. We turned the back wheel upside down, so we kept the 1950 springs, but it gave it a lift.
The Born on the Bayou Beauty is just one of the many vehicles at the antique car show at Warhawk Harley-Davidson in Monroe. There are nearly 24 restored classics on display, even some souped up and jacked up newer rigs, if power is more your style. And don't forget the selection of motorcycles. But the one vehicle you couldn't walk past and not take a double take was Robert's rat rod. Oh, he corrected me and said this is not a rat rod. Well, whatever you want to call it, it certainly stands out from the crowd and sings Louisiana.
And I was thinking of John Fogerty, Born on the Bayou, and I'm from Franklin Parish, and now I live here in Monroe and West Monroe. So you got Black Bayou, Turkey Creek Lake, all the local bayous, and I'm trying to promote Louisiana with this truck.
All right, TW, I've made Mike promise that the next time you come into town, we're going to take a ride in Born on the Bayou. Back with more LA Rider in just a moment.
At G & Gonzalez, we do it all, from really big to the really small. Keeping you safe? No problem. We have the latest AOT racing gear found exclusively at G & Gonzalez. Don't monkey around, head on down to G & Gonzalez of Baton Rouge, where the fun begins.
I didn't see him.
Watch for us.
She just came out of nowhere.
See us.
Oh, God, what am I gonna do?
Save us.
Please watch for motorcycles. You might just save someone's life. Motocross? We've got it at G & Gonzalez in Baton Rouge. All the bikes, all the gear, and the expertise to help make you #1 at the track. From beginner to expert, we've got just what you need at G & Gonzalez in Baton Rouge. Come see us today at G & Gonzalez, Louisiana's oldest family-owned power sports dealer, located in downtown Baton Rouge in the shadow of the state capitol.
Race on down to G & Gonzalez. Becoming #1 starts here.
We're waiting for you!
I didn't see him.
Watch for us.
She just came out of nowhere.
See us.
God, what am I gonna do?
Save us.
Please watch for motorcycles. You might just save someone's life.
Just putting on leather and sitting on a bike doesn't make someone a biker, and it's easy to tell the posers from the pros.
Same goes for law firms. Just because someone's a lawyer doesn't mean they know motorcycle cases.
At Dudley DeBosier, we've been fighting for injured bikers all over Louisiana for years.
After a crash, get experience on your side. Call Dudley DeBosier. Motorcycle crash? Demand different. Demand Dudley DeBosier. 444-4444.
Support motorcycle safety and encourage other drivers to watch for motorcycles. Purchase a motorcycle awareness specialty plate for your car, truck, or motorcycle. For an additional $25 a year, you can help the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign promote safety, awareness, and training programs throughout Louisiana.
I'm T.W. Robinson. No matter what you ride, put a MAC plate on it and help support motorcycle awareness wherever you go.
Improve your skills. Make U-turns with ease. Tighten your corners and ride with more confidence and greater control. Sign up now for Cajun Thunder's Motorcycle Skills Training Course taught by police instructor Mike Richard and Amanda Joe at Cajun Thunder's state-of-the-art facility in Ponchatoula. Take your riding skills to the next level with Cajun Thunder's Rider Advancement Training.
Welcome back. I'm T.W. Robinson. Earlier this year, I heard about a little roadside restaurant in the Tunica Hills north of St. Francisville that had a lot of locals talking. Now, I never turned down an opportunity to take a ride in the Tunica Hills, especially when great food is involved. So I decided to check out the Jungle Inn.
Another cool spring morning in South Louisiana that just had motorcycle ride written all over it. It had been a hectic work week and I was craving a little wind therapy as I pointed Red Rider north for a ride to St. Francisville. Nothing quite like a motorcycle ride to soothe your nerves and calm your spirit. Plus, I was excited about paying a visit to a little roadside eatery I had heard about. I was told the food was great, but it was the name that got my attention, the Jungle Inn. Just north of St. Francisville, I took a left on LA 66, also known as the Angola Road. After crossing the bridge over the eastern branch of Bayou Sara, I took another left onto Solitude Road. Jungle Inn, Solitude Road? This was getting interesting. About a mile down the road, located in a little rural neighborhood, I saw my destination on the right side of the road. A small white building with an oak-shaded yard and a sign inviting me to swing through.
Well, here we are at the Jungle Inn. It was a little hard to find, but I heard it was well worth the trip. So I'm about to see.
Nothing pretentious about the Jungle Inn. Just make your selection from the posted menu, ring the bell, and place your order. Just make sure you follow the rules. The menu features all sorts of good things. Burgers, wings, po' boys, pig lips. Pig lips? No pig lips for me. I had my sights set on a jungle burger, complete with all the fixins.
That's the one I heard about. So we're gonna see what kind of burger we got going here. Dressed with bacon, cheese, shrimp, onions, and our special barbecue sauce. Served with a side of fries.
Everything is cooked fresh at the Jungle Inn, so there is a wait, but it wasn't very long at all. And soon my jungle burger had arrived.
Oh, stuff that in there. Oh my God, I think this is like the best thing I have ever had in my life.
The jungle burger is a big burger, and I thought I would probably be bringing some of it home for later. But after sinking my teeth into it and tasting all those delicious ingredients, I just couldn't put it down. Brothers Dalvin and Jalen White run the Jungle Inn. Their father loved to cook and dreamed of opening his own restaurant here. Tragically, he was killed before ever realizing that dream.
Originally, my dad planned to open it when he passed away, before he passed away. And one day I just decided to continue on doing what he wanted to do.
The Jungle Inn has only been open a little more than a year, but has already developed quite a following.
And we didn't expect it to get, this big this fast, but it's well known around here.
I would imagine so, yes, with this food. Now, whose recipes are these?
Well, a little bit of my dad's and a little bit of mine and my younger brother. We all kind of put it together.
Both Dalvin and Jalen hope to ultimately expand the menu and the hours. But right now, Dalvin has a full-time job and Jalen is still in school. Oh, and about those pig lips.
Do you get those pigs off the lips off the pigs yourself?
No, man. We buy from the store.
If you're looking for an incredible burger, fried fish, or some tasty wings, swing on over to the Jungle Inn. It is definitely worth the trip.
Well, I can't believe I ate that entire hamburger, but it was so good, I couldn't stop. But you know what? I'm making another trip out here for loaded fries, and I can't wait to taste those. If you're anywhere near St. Francisville, you'll want to check out the Jungle Inn. It's not fast food, but it's definitely worth the wait. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back right here next week, same time, same channel. Until then, I'm T.W. Robinson. We haven't been everywhere, but it's on our list. See you next week on LA Rider.
LA Rider is brought to you by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers, serving Louisiana motorcyclists and their families for nearly 2 decades. Dudley DeBosier, official injury lawyers for the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign.
When you're on a motorcycle, you got to look out for all kinds of stuff. But after a crash, it's a danger you can't see that can really get you.
The insurance company is working behind the scenes to deny you compensation.
They're building a case against you, but at Dudley DeBosier, we're working for you.
Keep your head on a swivel. Let these guys look out for you. Motorcycle crash? Demand different. Demand Dudley DeBosier. 444-4444.
God bless chrome cowgirls like us.